Hello students, now we will discuss some problems on laws of chemical combinations. We discussed the previous class different laws, like we have discussed law of conservation of mass, then we discussed law of definite proportions or constant composition. Next was taken law of multiple proportions. Next we discussed law of reciprocal proportions, and last was the Gay-Lussac law of gaseous volumes. In these laws you get questions to prove different laws. That sort of question are given to you in this topic, laws of chemical combinations. So let us take some questions more. We discussed some questions earlier also, and we will take some more questions to make the laws clear. Actually होता क्या है क्वेश्चंस में, क्वेश्चन क्या मिलेगा आपको है to prove this law. Type questions given commonly. To prove this laws, the laws definition should be clear. एक सिंपल आपका ऑब्जर्वेशन है कि अगर आपका दो ही एलिमेंट्स होंगे या एक सिंगल कंपाउंड है, एक सिंगल कंपाउंड इसमें दो या ज्यादा एलिमेंट्स होंगे, तब क्या होता है, इन सिंगल कंपाउंड दे शुड ओबे लॉ ऑफ डेफिनेट प्रोपोर्शंस. इफ दे फॉर्म टू कंपाउंड्स और मोर कंपाउंड्स फ्रॉम टू एलिमेंट्स ओनली, then they will obey law of multiple proportions. If it has three elements from three compounds, then they should obey law of multiple proportions. तो आप इनको पॉइंट पे ध्यान रखिए, तो क्वेश्चन करना आपके लिए इजी रहेगा इसमें, ठीक है ना. लेट अस टेक सम क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस ऑन डिफरेंट लॉज. आपको क्वेश्चन दिया यहाँ पे है, पैटर्न क्वेश्चन लिखिए. एल्यूमिनियम कार्बाइड, क्वेश्चन आपको दिया है एल्यूमिनियम कार्बाइड. Aluminium carbide contains 75% aluminium by mass, full stop. Aluminium oxide contains 52.9% aluminium by mass, and carbon dioxide contains 27.27% of carbon. Carbon dioxide contains 27.2% carbon by mass. There all the law means data given, percentage given in terms of mass percentage. In terms of mass percentage. आगे लिखा है क्वेश्चन, prove या show that these figures illustrate the law of reciprocal proportions. Show that these figures illustrate the law of reciprocal proportions. लिख लिया. You try this question yourself for some time, then you see solution. To solve this question, देखिए इसमें क्या है, one element common aluminium in two compound, one is carbon, second is oxygen. So we can treat aluminium as element A, carbon can be taken as element B, oxygen can be taken as element C. As per the definition or the statement of law of reciprocal proportions, क्या बोलता है, a fixed mass of element A, आपको इसमें एल्यूमिनियम का मास फिक्स करना पड़ेगा. Fixed mass of element A combined with two different element B and C, two from two compounds, they form one compound aluminum carbide A and B. They form one compound aluminum oxide A and C. And if two elements will combine to form a new compound, carbon dioxide. In the carbon dioxide, it have carbon 27.27%. So means in the new compound, the combination or the elements will combine. These two elements will combine in same proportion by mass, which they combine with the fixed mass of aluminium. or they can bear a simple whole number ratio of the amounts or the ratios which combine with the fixed mass of element A. आपको लॉ का स्टेटमेंट एकदम क्लियर होना पड़ेगा, तभी ऐसे क्वेश्चन आप कर पाओगे। चलिए हम देखते हैं। तो वी कैन टेक इन दिस केस ऑल द कंपाउंड्स सपोज टू टेक 100 ग्राम ईच so that the percentage is same as mass. So we can first take in aluminum carbide. In aluminum carbide, if we take aluminum taken 75 gram, then what is carbon? 25 gram. Because we take the compound, each compound supposed to take 100 gram. Then if it is 75% means it is 75 gram. Then we have carbon 25 gram. Now we take an aluminium oxide. In aluminium oxide, इसमें क्या है aluminium oxide? देखिए, इसमें दिया है aluminium 52.9%. Then we have how much oxygen remaining? 47.1 gram. Now in these two cases we will make one element fixed mass. Element A, aluminium, we will try to make fixed mass. You can find here 52.9 gram of aluminium combines with how much oxygen? 47.1 gram. Then 75 gram aluminium should combine with how much oxygen? 47.1 by 52.9 into 75. That will come how much? 66.77 gram. आप इसको चेक कर लीजिए निकाल के, इतना आपका मास आ जाएगा इसमें। तो ये हमारा इंफॉर्मेशन क्या था, हमने क्या किया दोनों केस में? हमने एल्यूमिनियम का मास फिक्स किया है। हमने क्या किया इसमें? We have made the mass of aluminium fixed, common in both the compounds. How much is aluminium here? 75 gram. Now, if it is 75 gram aluminium also in case of aluminium oxide, then we find the ratio of mass of these two elements. So what is the ratio of mass? We can take mass of carbon combining with 75 gram aluminium is how much? 25 gram. Then mass of oxygen combining with same mass 75 gram aluminium is how much? 66.77 gram. Now if you take ratio of these two masses, on solving this come how much? 0.374. आप चेक कर लीजिए निकाल के। We have taken one element fixed mass, different mass of two elements are combining. They have how much ratio? 0.374. Then in the new compound, what is new compound taken? Carbon dioxide. So in carbon dioxide, what is ratio of mass of carbon to mass of oxygen? कितना दिया है? कार्बन दिया है इसमें 27.27, remaining is 72.73 become your oxygen. That come how much? Exactly 0.374. आप चेक कर लीजिए दोनों रेशियोज को। तो इसमें क्या हो रहा है, दोनों में हमारा रेशियो सेम आ रहा है। We are getting same ratio of elements C and O in the new compound CO2, or as that which combine with the same mass of element aluminium. That this prove this law of reciprocal proportions. This prove this law of reciprocal proportions. डेफिनेशन आपको लॉस का एकदम लॉ का स्टेटमेंट क्लियर होना चाहिए ऐसे क्वेश्चन को करने के लिए। अगर आपका स्टेटमेंट क्लियर है तो क्वेश्चन में कुछ भी नहीं है। आपको एक एलिमेंट का फिक्स मास करना पड़ेगा जो कंबाइन कर रहा है और डिफरेंट एलिमेंट के डिफरेंट मासेस से, उनका रेशियो निकालिए पहले। फिर आपका जो नया कंपाउंड है, इन द न्यू कंपाउंड आप फिर निकालेंगे रेशियो ऑफ मासेस ऑफ दोज टू एलिमेंट्स। लॉ क्या बोलता है कि ये रेशियो या तो सेम होना चाहिए या इसका एक होना चाहिए मल्टीपल, मे बी डबल या हाफ, कुछ भी आपका हो सकता है। रेशियो आपका शुड बी सिंपल होल नंबर रेशियो। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं। राइट ऑन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। देखिए, ए मेटल फॉर्म टू ऑक्साइड्स, ए मेटल फॉर्म टू ऑक्साइड्स, the higher oxide contains, the higher oxide contains 80% metal, higher oxide contains 80% metal, full stop। 0.72 gram, 0.72 gram of lower oxide, lower oxide gave 0.8 gram of higher oxide, gave 0.8 gram of higher oxide when oxidized, when oxidized, full stop। Calculate the weight of oxygen, calculate the weight of oxygen, weight of oxygen that combine with fixed weight, that combine with the fixed weight of metal in two oxide, fixed weight of metal in two oxides, and show that the data illustrate, and show that the data illustrate the law of multiple proportions, and show that the data illustrate the law of multiple proportions। Okay, try this question yourself first। दोनों में क्या है? Let us solve this question। In this question to solve, we can see that here in both the metal oxides the weight of metal is fixed, because on oxidation only, what is oxidation? Addition of oxygen, the lower oxide can become higher oxide, so we can use this part here, lower oxide, when we add oxygen they give higher oxide, the lower oxide will give higher oxide। What is the weight of lower oxide? 0.72 gram। We get how much higher oxide? 0.8 gram। समझ में आ रहा है? Now आपको क्या दिया क्वेश्चन में कि in the higher oxide, the higher oxide contains 80% metal, तो in higher oxide what is weight of oxygen? 0.8 का 80% कितना होता है? 0.64 ग्राम। In the higher, sorry, weight of metal, weight of metal is how much here? 0.64 gram। That means the weight of oxygen is how much here? Which combine 0.8 minus 0.64 gram, that's how much coming? 0.16 gram। In the higher oxide metal is 80%, that's 0.64 gram, rest is your oxygen 0.16 gram। Then in the lower oxide what is weight of metal? Same in both the case, 0.64 gram, because we are adding oxygen during oxidation, we are adding oxygen, so what is weight of metal? Will be same, 0.64, 0.64। so what is the weight of oxygen? 0.72 minus 0.64, That's how much coming? 0.08 gram. So it is your one answer. The weight of oxygen which combine with the fixed mass of metal. What is metal fixed mass? 0.64 gram दोनों केस में. Weight of oxygen 0.08 ग्राम, यहाँ पे 0.16 ग्राम. अब तो prove this law of multiple proportions. हमने क्या बोला? One element fixed mass, then the different mass of other elements. So what the ratio of the weights? What the ratio of weight of oxygen in two oxides? 0.08 is to 0.16. That ratio will be how much? 1:2. This prove this law of multiple proportions. Law क्या बोलता है? Two elements are there. They will form two compounds. They form two compounds. And two compounds, the ratio of weights of one element which have different masses should be a simple whole number ratio. Meaning one element fixed mass, other element different masses. Then different mass of one other element should also be a simple whole number ratio by masses. That prove this law of multiple proportions. I hope it's clear. चलिए राइट नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लिखिए. Show that the following results illustrate the law of reciprocal proportions. So that the following results illustrate the law of reciprocal proportions. आपको इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है 0.92 ग्राम मैग्नीशियम produces 1.54 gram magnesium oxide. Second part, 0.41 gram of magnesium liberate 380 ml of hydrogen at NTP from acid. Third part क्या है? 1.25 gram of water results from union of 1.1 gram oxygen with hydrogen. Given density of hydrogen at NTP 0.00009 gram per cc. Given density of hydrogen at NTP is 0.0009 ग्राम पर cc. इसमें क्या प्रूव करना है? लॉ ऑफ रेसिप्रोकल प्रोपोर्शंस. सोचिए एंड देन ट्राई. चलिए लेट अस सी सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. देखिए इसमें क्या है? वन एलिमेंट टू टेक फिक्स मास मैग्नीशियम विच आइदर लिबरेट और कंबाइंस. यहाँ पे लिखा है कंबाइन नहीं दिया है, लिबरेट दिया है. तो भी आपका रेशियो हम लेंगे लिबरेट और कंबाइनिंग के टर्म्स में लेंगे कि अगर हम दोनों केस में सेम मास लेंगे मैग्नीशियम का, इफ यू टेक बोथ द केस सेम मास ऑफ मैग्नीशियम, तब कितना आएगा रेशियो ऑफ मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड हाइड्रोजन. फिर देखते हैं लास्ट में वाटर के अंदर क्या रेशियो है मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड हाइड्रोजन. उनका रेशियो आप निकाल लीजिए. अगर वो रेशियो सेम होगा या उसका एक मल्टीपल होगा तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि आपका लॉ क्या है? लॉ ऑफ रेसिप्रोकल प्रोपोर्शन आपका ओबे हुआ है इस केस में. ठीक है. देखिए आपको तीन इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है. फ्रॉम थ्री इंफॉर्मेशंस व्हाट वी कैन गेट. देखिए फ्रॉम फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन हमें क्या मिल रहा है, 0.92 ग्राम मैग्नीशियम प्रोड्यूस 1.54 ग्राम मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड. दैट मीन्स in 1.54 gram of magnesium oxide, what is weight of magnesium? 0.92 gram. So what is weight of remaining oxygen? कितना का डिफरेंस लेने पे 0.54 plus 0.08 0.62 gram. So you can take from here that let us take weight of magnesium, both the case same 1 gram. या तो हम इस पे 0.92 के कर सकते हैं या 1 ग्राम कर सकते हैं. तो अगर बोलते हैं कि 0.92 ग्राम मैग्नीशियम combines with how much oxygen? With oxygen weight 0.62 gram. If I take 1 gram magnesium will combine with how much oxygen? 0.62 by 0.92. कितना सॉल्व करने पे 0.673 ग्राम. Then from second information 0.41 gram. What is the weight of hydrogen in this case? Liberated. Volume into density. आपका दिया है वॉल्यूम 380 ml into density 0.0009. On solving this, weight will be coming how much? 0.0342 gram. So we can take that 0.41 gram magnesium liberates how much hydrogen? 0.0342 gram. Then 1 gram of magnesium should liberate how much hydrogen? 0.0342 by 0.41. This weight is coming how much? 0.0834 gram. So now for same weight of magnesium, we can take ratio of weight of hydrogen and oxygen. Ratio of weight of hydrogen and oxygen that combines with 1 gram magnesium. कितना आएगा weight ratio? 0.0834 by 0.673 gram. That ratio coming how much on solving? Nearly 1:8. Its ratio coming 1:8. Then in water, from third information, in water, what is the weight ratio of hydrogen to oxygen? आपका दिया weight of water 1.25 gram water has how much oxygen? 1.11 gram. Remaining is hydrogen how much? 0.14 gram. So what is the weight ratio of hydrogen to oxygen? कितना आएगा? 0.14 by 1.11 gram. ये भी अपना कितना रहा है? 1:8. ये भी अपना आपका रहा है सेम 1:8. दोनों केस में क्या है? सेम रेशियो ऑफ द वेट ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन. Same ratio of the weight of hydrogen and oxygen which combine or coming from 1 gram magnesium. So this again prove the law of reciprocal proportions. Right? 2.66 gram 2.66 gram of chloride of a metal when treated with chloride of a metal when treated with AgNO3 solution with AgNO3 solution gave 2.87 gram of AgCl. 2.87 gram of AgCl. Full stop. 3.37 gram. 3.37 gram of another chloride of same metal, another chloride of same metal gives 5.74 gram of AgCl. 5.74 gram of AgCl on treating with AgNO3 solution. On treating with AgNO3 solution. Full stop. Show that these results are in agreement with a law of chemical combination. तो चलिए इस क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं। इसमें थोड़ा सा आप क्या करेंगे कि इंफॉर्मेशन आपको सेपरेट मेटल का नहीं दिया है, तो हम जो कंपाउंड्स हैं AgCl इसका मोलर वेट यूज कर लेंगे इस क्वेश्चन के लिए। तो लेट अस सी दिस क्वेश्चन टू सॉल्व। फर्स्ट इट इज मोलर वेट ऑफ AgCl इज हाउ मच? सिल्वर इज 108, क्लोरीन इज 35.5, कितना आएगा? 143.5 ग्राम पर मोल। दैट मोलर वेट। मीनिंग क्या है इसका? इफ यू टेक 1 मोल ऑफ AgCl it have chlorine 35.5 gram and silver is remaining 108 gram. Now in both the case we have chloride of same metal. For chlorine what is valency? -1. Metals can have different valencies, let's say X and Y valency, so formula can be different, means the mass of chlorine will be different but mass of metal shall be taken same. So what possibility of law can be taken? They can obey the law of multiple proportions. That possibility is there in this question. Let us see this question to solve. So we can take first, let us take in first case the weight of chlorine in AgCl. इसमें आप एक मिनट ध्यान रखेंगे कि the weight of chlorine in AgCl will be same as the weight of chlorine in the metal chloride, because all metal chloride Cl negative ions of metal chloride will convert to AgCl। दोनों ही केस में, ये दोनों केस में क्या है, जो आपका कंपाउंड बनेगा AgCl उसमें क्लोरीन का वेट सेम लेंगे दोनों ही पार्ट के लिए। फिर हम देखते हैं कितना मास आएगा मेटल्स का और उसका रेशियो निकालेंगे। तो लेट अस टेक हियर फ्रॉम दिस इंफॉर्मेशन 143.5 ग्राम ऑफ AgCl contains how much chlorine? 35.5 gram. Then in first chloride 2.66 gram of chloride, 2.87 gram of AgCl should have how much chlorine? 35.5 divided by 143.5 into 2.87 gram. That is coming how much in solving? 0.71 gram. अब चेक कर लीजिए निकाल के इसको। So if it is taken in first chloride of metal, in first metal chloride, chlorine is how much? 0.71 gram. So what is metal remaining? 2.66 माइनस 0.71 कितना आएगा सॉल्व करने पे? 1.95 ग्राम. In first metal chloride, chloride is 0.71 grams, so remaining is metal 1.95 gram. Now in second chloride, similarly, in second metal chloride, what can be taken weight of chlorine? Like the previous case, 35.5 by 143.5 into 5.74 gram. इसका ये डबल है तो कितना आपका मास आएगा? 1.42 ग्राम. So weight of chlorine is 1.42 grams. What is weight of metal? In second case, 3.37 minus 1.42. On subtraction, 5, 13 minus 4, 9, 2 minus 1, 1.95 ग्राम. See in both the cases, आपका जो information दिया इसमें क्या है? In both the case, the weight of metal is same. In both the chlorides, the weight of metal is same. Now, if the weight of metal is same, we can find the ratio of weight of chlorine. So, what is the ratio of the weight of chlorine? Weight of chlorine in first chloride of metal, in first metal chloride कितना है? 0.71 ग्राम. Weight of chlorine in second metal chloride is how much? 1.42 ग्राम. दोनों में क्या रेशियो आएगा? दोनों में क्या रेशियो है वेट का? 1:2. The ratio weight of chlorine is 1:2, which combined with the fixed mass of metal M. In both the case, weight of metal is same, 1.95 gram. Weight of chlorine is variable. The weight ratio of chlorine is how much? 1:2. Then this proof law of multiple proportions. क्या बोलता है? One element fixed mass, other element different masses. Their mass should be in simple whole number ratio. This prove this law of multiple proportions. Right, next question. Begin. Begin. The weight of copper oxide. The weight of copper oxide obtained on heating. Weight of copper oxide obtained on heating 2.16 gram of metallic copper with HNO3 and subsequent ignition was 2.7 gram. क्या है weight of copper oxide obtained by heating 2.16 gram of metallic copper with HNO3 and subsequent ignition was 2.7 gram. Full stop. In another experiment 1.15 gram of copper oxide on reduction gave 0.92 gram of copper. Full stop. Show that these results illustrate These results illustrate the law of definite proportions. Show that these results illustrate the law of definite proportions. These results illustrate the law of definite proportions. ठीक है? Try this question yourself first. लॉ को समझो, लॉ क्या बोलता है. अगर आप लॉ को समझ पाएंगे ठीक से तो क्वेश्चन करना आपके लिए इजी होगा. इसमें लॉ क्या बोलता है? लॉ ऑफ डेफिनेट प्रोपोर्शन कि टू एलिमेंट्स shall always combine in same proportion by mass. In same proportion, fixed proportion by mass, irrespective of the method of preparation or the source from where the substance have been taken. So using that point we can take, let us take first information. In first information on treating copper with HNO3, this can do copper nitrate. On ignition, strong heating, it gave copper oxide. From this information, how much is weight of copper? 2.16 gram. Then weight of copper oxide 2.7 gram. That means in this case, what is weight of copper? 2.16 gram and copper oxide is 2.7. So what is weight of oxygen? 2.7 minus 2.16. कितना है सॉल्व करने पर डिफरेंस? 0.54 ग्राम. That in copper oxide 2.7 gram, we have copper 2.16. So remaining will be your oxygen 0.54 ग्राम. समझ में आ रहा है? अब देखते हैं, ये हुआ पहला इंफॉर्मेशन. ये कोई फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन. From first information we can do one thing. What is the percentage of oxygen in copper oxide? 0.54 by 2.7 into 100. कितना आएगा इसमें सॉल्व करने पर? 20%. That's 20%. Then in second experiment, second experiment क्या आपको दिया है? 1.15 ग्राम कॉपर ऑक्साइड गिव 0.92 ग्राम कॉपर. मींस वेट ऑफ कॉपर ऑक्साइड 1.15 ग्राम. वेट ऑफ कॉपर इज हाउ मच हियर? 0.92 ग्राम which is obtained. So remaining was the weight of oxygen 1.15 minus 0.92. कितना है सॉल्व करने पर? ये 15 plus 8 23, 0.23 gram. Okay, so in second case, what is the percentage of oxygen in copper oxide in second experiment? 0.23 by 1.15 into 100. It is also coming 20%. That is also coming 20%. Is proved the law of definite proportions. Law क्या बोलता है? In same compound the element should have always fixed composition, definite composition, fixed proportions और compositions. तो दोनों में क्या है? दोनों केस में क्या आप देख रहे हैं कि दोनों ही केस में परसेंटेज ऑफ कॉपर, परसेंटेज ऑफ ऑक्सीजन कितना आ रहा है? 20%. 20%. This prove the law of definite proportions. So there are different examples, questions given to you on these laws. चलिए अब एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन और लेंगे इस टॉपिक के ऊपर. Okay, so next question will be taken here. Right, next question. You get the two oxides of a metal contain two oxides of a metal contains 27.6% and 30% oxygen respectively. 27.6% and 30% oxygen respectively. Full stop. If the formula of the first oxide, if the formula of the first oxide is M3O4, if the formula of the first oxide is M3O4, then find the formula of the second oxide. Find the formula of the second oxide. Find the formula of the second oxide. Try this question. This question from first oxide. If it is delta in first oxide, what is oxygen? 27%. What is formula here? M3O4. You can take let the atomic mass of metal is X. Then what is the percentage? Then what, and the weight can be taken how much? Percentage आपको दिया 27.6%. तो in this case what is the molecular weight of the metal oxide? 3x plus 64. Then what is the percentage of oxygen? 64 by 3x plus 64 into 100 is equal to 27.6. In 1 mole of compound, the weight of oxygen by the molar weight of compound into 100 is the oxygen's percentage. You can solve this part on solving for the x. X come how much in solving? 56. Actually, to find the compound's formula, we discussed earlier, we require the elements atomic masses. In this case, to find the formula of first given second oxide, we need the metal's atomic mass. That we got 56. Now it is simple. In second oxide, what is weight of metal? Or we take moles of metal. Metal is how much? 70% by 56. And then moles of oxygen, 30% is 30 by 100, 16. If total weight is taken of the metal oxide in first case, second case 100 gram, then 70 gram is metal because it contains oxygen 30%. So find the weight ratios. Find the mole ratios. Mole ratio of elements give you answer. कितना है solve करने में mole ratio? 2 and can solve here 70 by 56 into 30 by 16. 7, 8, 2. That is how much coming? 2:3. So ratio of the metal to oxygen moles coming how much? 2:3. So formula can be taken M2O3. Is your answer. For the second oxide, the formula can be taken as M2O3. Are you clear? So there are different kind of questions given on different laws. Sometimes directly, indirectly laws are involved. For school examinations, especially, they are quite important. But in entrance, sometimes they may ask questions, but not frequently.